Hi everyone, welcome back to Defi Daily. As I told you yesterday, Tectonic is just live, so I decided to make this quick step-by-step guide in order to help you to use at best this platform. So let's go straight to the point. This is the platform. In order to reach it, you can go just to tectonic.finance. Pay attention that the link should be correct. I will leave also the link in any case into the description below because it's quite common to see false websites that are just here to steal your cryptos. Once you are here, just click enter the app and you will redirect it to this website. The first step is just to connect your wallet. As you can see, you have two different options: MetaMask and Crypto.com wallet extension. I will use MetaMask. Just sign in with your wallet, and in this moment you will be able to start using the platform. In the wallet I have connected, I have just a couple of CROs. So in order to show you how does it work, I will try to use the CRO markets. In any case, here are all the different markets, so it just means that in case you have some DAI, USDT, USDC, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or CRO, that is the ones that we will use in a moment, you can just click on the asset you are interested and follow the step that I will show you in a moment. So let's try with CRO. In the moment when you click on it, you will have this interface. Here you have the opportunity to supply and here to borrow. Obviously, in order to borrow, you have first to supply something and click here on use as a collateral. In any case, don't worry because I will show you exactly everything. What is really interesting, and this is exactly what I promised you yesterday, is the APY. We have two kinds of different APYs. The first one is called supply APY. Supply APY in this case is just 1.43%, so a quite small APY. This is the typical APY that is the standard amount that will paid by the platform during the time, and this kind of percentage depends from this chart that you can see here. So it's just a matter of how many people are asking for that kind of asset and how big is the amount of the asset that is inside the platform. So this is the APY that is paid into the, in this case, we are depositing CRO, so in CRO. On the other side, we have the distribution APY. The distribution APY is the one that we were talking just yesterday, and I was telling you that the Tectonic platform will incentivize with a really high amount of tokens, tonic tokens, that is the token of the Tectonic platform, in order to incentivize people to provide, and not only to provide, because as you can see here, there is also a distribution APY in the moment when you are borrowing. So they are really incentivizing people to use the platform, no matter what, if you want to just supply asset or you want to borrow. And that's quite impressive because having a distribution APY for the borrowing, so it means that in the moment when you are borrowing, you are receiving some crypto, you are not only receiving some crypto so you can use them in any other kind of platform, but they are also paying you. And in this moment, for example, on CRO, the distribution APY to borrow some CRO is higher than 250%. So it is an insane amount. They are literally paying a ton of cryptos in order to borrow their money. Obviously, remember that this kind of reward is paid in tonic, so in the token of the platform, and on the other side, more users will become aware of this opportunity. Also, this APY will go slowly down. Remember also that more tonic are in the market, the more people are receiving rewards, higher is also the volatility of the price of this token, because more people are in profit and more people will sell their token just to take profit. So pay attention and decide your strategy carefully. Remember that when we are talking about the borrow, and the borrow APY is the amount that you are paying. So when we are talking about this section here, just to make it clear for you, I'm not sure if you were seeing just a moment before, we have two different APY. The borrow APY, so how much you are paying, and this amount will simply increase your exposure. So let's say that you are borrowing $100, and after a year, your position would like a debt of $103.19%. So it means that your debt will increase by 3.19. As always, pay attention to all the different metrics that you can find here into the corner down here. As you can see, there is a liquidation penalty, the collateral factor, and all these numbers are really important for you to understand. The collateral factor, it just means that if you have supplied $100, you can borrow at a maximum of $80. The liquidation penalty means that in case you are going over this threshold, so let's say that the volatility of the market is changing and the value of your collateral is decreasing while your debt is still at the same value, it means that your collateral factor will change. And if you are going over that threshold, in this case is 80%, you will be liquidated. And in the moment when you will be liquidated, you will also have to pay a penalty of 10%. So always pay attention on how you are choosing the amount that you are borrowing, because in case of liquidation, you are losing a ton of money. So let's try to have a look on how does it work. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward. So let's just click on supply, and you have to confirm the transaction on your wallet. Once you have approved it, you will have to wait for the transaction broadcast. In the moment your transaction is confirmed, just click and exit. In this moment, you will have that your current supply here, it has changed, and right now we have supplied 10.0. Remember that in order to start borrowing, you have to click here, use as a collateral. Once your transaction has been confirmed, just click close, and in this moment you will be ready to borrow. Once you have active the use as collateral, we have to go back, because as you can see here, since you have already supplied 0, borrowing is disabled. So we can go here back to markets, and we can choose the asset that we like at most. As you can see here, we will find all the borrow APY. For example, we can choose to borrow some DAI. Just click on it. After that, click on borrow and choose the amount. In case I can borrow at a maximum of 3.8 DAI with the amount of collateral I have supplied. But remember that in this case, as you can see here from the healthy of your position, it would be quite risky. For this reason, I will simply borrow 1 DAI, just as an example. And as you can see, the current loan to value, so the ratio between my collateral and the amount that I'm borrowing, is a more healthy 18%, and also the healthy of my position is quite good also from this slider. In order to confirm it, just click borrow. You will have to confirm your transaction with your wallet. After that, you have to wait for a transaction to be broadcasted by the network. Once it is confirmed, you are done. In this moment, if you want to have the recap of your positions, you have just to click on dashboard, and you will find all the information about your positions. As you can see here, you will find all the unclaimed balance, so the rewards that you are collecting. As you can see, from the moment when I started, from now, I have already collected the 9.66 tonic tokens. If you want to repay, just click here on repay. You will have to enable DAI, confirm the transaction into your wallet, wait obviously for the approval. Once it's done, just click on repay, and as you can see here, you will have the opportunity to close your position. We can do it together. So just click max, click here on repay, confirm the transaction, wait for the approval. Once it is confirmed, you are okay. As you can see, even if we have repaid the position, the borrow assets, it is still on. The main reason is probably because some leftovers is still into the protocol. But in any case, don't worry, it's not a problem. We should be able in any case to withdraw our position. In order to do it, we have to disable the collateral. In order to do it, we have to click on it, click dismiss. As you can see, there is a little problem because the borrow asset is still on. The main reason is probably because some leftovers is still into the contract, so we can't just take out this collateral. But what we can do is to withdraw the amount that is not needed to support the really small amount that is inside the borrow asset. In order to do it, you can just click withdraw. You can click max, confirm with the withdrawal. As you can see here, you will have to confirm the transaction into your wallet, confirm it, wait for the broadcast. Once the transaction is confirmed, you can close it, and as you can see, there is still some leftovers into the supplied asset and also into the borrowed asset. But at the end, who cares? The amount is so small that we can just forget about it. With any probability, this problem will be solved in the next couple of hours, days, weeks. I don't know how long it will take. In any case, it's not something that will affect your ability to use. As you can see, we were able to repay completely the borrowing assets, and at the same time being able to withdraw the asset we have supplied into the platform. So guys, this is how the Tectonic platform is working. If you like this kind of platform, I suggest you to use right now, because this kind of incredible APY that are really enabling you to be paid to borrow some assets will not last long. Right now they are literally insane, because they are going up to 260% APY for borrowing a CRO in this case, and this is a really insane amount. So take this advantage right now. And if you have any question, if you would like to know something else, just write it into the comments and we'll be more than happy to answer to you. Guys, if you like this kind of content, remember the best way to sustain me is always leaving a big thumbs up and drop a comment. And I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye guys.